10 most peaceful countries in Africa. Number 10. Malawi. Malawi is the 10th most peaceful country in Africa and one of the most peaceful countries in East Africa. The East African country is recognized as the 73rd most peaceful country on the planet. Malawi has risen to become Africa's 7th most peaceful country, passing Liberia and Namibia. Malawi has climbed 6 places to 59th place in the overall rankings. Surprisingly, the country is populated by people recognized for their friendliness, making it a popular tourist destination. Number 9. Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea is Africa's 9th most tranquil country. It is also ranked 68th among the world's most peaceful countries. Since its independence in 1968, the nation has only had 2 presidents. Teodoro Obiang Mbasogo, the current president, has been in office since August 1979. He is the world's current non-royal national leader with the second longest period of uninterrupted service. Equatorial Guinea, although being a peaceful country, has trouble holding free and fair elections since it is a one-party state. Number 8. Namibia. Namibia is Africa's 8th most tranquil country. It is, nonetheless, the world's 62nd most peaceful country, with an overall peace score of 1.861. Aside from the serenity, this land is home to a diverse range of species. In 1990, the nation declared independence from South Africa. It has had political stability since then, with no major internal or external confrontations. Namibian elections are often calm and orderly, despite the fact that they are competitive. Namibians also enjoy the right to peaceful assembly, which the government attempts to respect on a regular basis. Number 7. Tanzania. Tanzania is ranked number 7 in Africa and number 58 internationally on the list of peaceful nations. It's also the most tranquil country in East Africa. Tanzania's economy began to deteriorate rapidly 2 decades after independence. It then transitioned from a multi-party democracy to a single-party system. Tanzania quickly became a one-party dictatorship. Tanzania, despite its political climate, is a peaceful country with a civic peace culture. In Tanzania, there is no major source of conflict based on race, religion, ethnicity, or politics. Number 6. Senegal. Because of the coexistence of various religious groups, Senegal is Africa's 6th most peaceful country, and the world's 56th. Aside from religion, it has a long history of cultivating global diplomatic, financial, and intellectual ties, all of which have contributed to its stability. Senegal has likewise had a stable democracy with peaceful leadership transfers. In contrast to several of its neighbors, the nation has never had a military coup. Although there has been a low-level civil war in southern Casamance for 3 decades, it has not been big enough to break the country's stability. The cuisine of the nation is well known, combining French and North African influences with traditional local traditions. Number 5. Gambia. The Gambia is Africa's 5th most tranquil country and the world's 53rd. Despite the country's fragile socio-economic and political climate, Gambia peacefully transitioned to a new political regime through democratic means in 2017, and elections have remained peaceful. The Gambia improved its overall rating by one of the most substantial margins. Number 4. Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone was one of the world's most troubled countries between 1991 and 2002. A civil war erupted throughout the country, killing tens of thousands of people. The British military and the United Nations intervened to bring the country to a state of peace. Sierra Leone is now one of Africa's most tranquil countries, ranking 4th in Africa and 46th overall. Sierra Leone's government started on a peace-building program following the war. It began with the establishment of a Truth and Reconciliation Commission, followed by the rehabilitation of victims, the reconstruction of devastated communities, the provision of opportunities for people, and the stabilization of the government and economy. Number 3. Botswana. Botswana is the 3rd most peaceful country in Africa and the 41st most peaceful country in the world. Stability is a key component that has contributed to the country's tranquility. The majority of African countries are transitioning from single-party to multi-party forms of administration. Botswana, on the other hand, has been a multi-party democracy from independence. Botswana is a peaceful country with little to no political unrest, conflict, or other forms of violence. Furthermore, the country has never faced any major key events that may lead to a dangerously more violent course. Furthermore, unlike many African countries, the country has not seen significant sociological changes or the destruction of pre-existing colonial systems. Number 2. Ghana. Ghana is the most tranquil country in West Africa. It has seen few crises while increasing its riches, making it Africa's sole third world country. More importantly, the country is rich in natural resources, including crude oil and gold. Unlike many other African countries, the country has enjoyed peace for many years due to its political stability. Despite the fact that Ghana is divided into various ethnic groups by religion, class, and politics, the people live in peace and harmony. And finally, number 1. Mauritius. Over the years, Mauritius has maintained its position as the most stable, peaceful country on the African continent. On a worldwide scale, the country is ranked 28th most peaceful country in the world. According to the Global Peace Index, the country held a peaceful election and achieved a high level of economic stability. Mauritius is a tiny Indian Ocean island. The African country has long been recognized as one of the most peaceful places on the planet. The government of Mauritius has implemented a number of initiatives aimed at promoting peace, such as preventing firearms from entering into the wrong hands and reconciling religious and cultural gaps.